Good day, good day, good day, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and this is Sip. SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. Yes, it does. So, welcome to today's show. I am passionate about supporting people in transforming their lives. I am a spiritual life coach and interfaith minister, and I support people in connecting with their yes through the technology of spiritual psychology and universal principles. So if you need support, if you've been looking for a spiritual life coach, reach out to me. You can send me a direct message at I am Red Melissa on Instagram and on Facebook, and we can set up some time to talk. So I will be doing group spiritual life coaching next month. So if that is something that you're interested in, please let me know and I will add you to our list. It's open for only 8 people. And if you're interested on one-on-one coaching, please let me know. You can send me a message. And I have 2 openings right now for one-on-one coaching. All right. Any questions about that? Just reach out and I would love to have a conversation with you. So, good day, everyone. Good day. Welcome to today's show. We are in our series, Axiom, our Axiom series. Good day, Imaja. It's good to see you, love. We are streaming live today on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and streaming on New Thought Media Network. So I've been asking this question all week. What is your personal axiom? What is your personal axiom? So let me give y'all the definition again. Axiom is a self-evident truth that requires no proof, a universally accepted principle, rule, or maxim. The origins of the word comes from an ancient Greek word that means that which is thought worthy, that which is thought worthy, or that which commends itself as evidence. So, an example of that is a math example. There's a lot of mathematical examples of axioms. So, one that I think most of us are familiar with, all right angles are equal to each other, right? That is a axiom. It's something that we don't argue. We don't argue the point that all right angles are equal to each other. We're like, yeah, that's true. Linda shared 2 of her personal axioms because that's the question. What is your personal axiom? And Linda has taken one of her qualities for 2025. Remember, y'all, Friday, tomorrow, I'm like, this is the buy win to have your qualities in because you want to make a decision. You want to make a choice about it. So, what are you committed to embodying, expressing, experiencing more fully in 2025? So I can add you to the 2025 quality list. I send it energy when I do my morning practice, and you send it energy every day by your practices. So one of Linda's qualities for 2025, abundance. Abundance is one of her qualities. So she used abundance as one of her axioms, and she created this personal axiom for herself. Abundance shows up in my life in so many ways. That is true. Who wants to argue that? Abundance shows up in my life in so many ways. And another axiom that she shared yesterday, life is good and I love living it. Life is good and I love living it. So, those are 2 examples of personal axioms. You don't have to argue the point with anybody, you don't have to defend it. It is your personal truth. Your personal axioms are your personal truth, right? We people often say, "This is my truth," right? So that is your personal axiom. This is my truth. You don't have to argue, defend it. You don't even have to prove it. It is what you know to be true for your life, for your life. Yes? So I was reading the 30-day mental diet, and that's how I discovered the word axiom, because I don't think I have ever used the word axiom ever in a sentence in my life. It's not a common word for me. I don't know about you, but it's just not a part of my vocabulary. And so I discovered it or saw it in the 30-day mental diet book, because we're in our 30-day mental diet class. Shout out to all my dieters out there. And it is covered in the very first day, day one, which is who you are, who you are. And so Willis Kinnear, who wrote the book, lays it out for us, who you are. You are an individualization of the one mind intelligence. That is the truth. You don't have to argue it, you don't have to defend it. It is a universally accepted principle. You are a individualization of the one mind intelligence. Now, some people may um, language it in a different way based on their culture, based on their beliefs, based on their upbringing, based on a lot of things, right? There's many ways to say many things, and there's many ways that we say many things that mean the same thing. You got that? So you are an individualization of the one mind intelligence, one mind and intelligence. That is the truth. And so sometimes we're not even defending it or arguing it with other people. Sometimes we're arguing it with our own selves, right? And I think of when I'm in an argument with myself, when I'm in an argument with myself, what is present for me is resistance. It is resistance that is present underneath all of the going back and forth with myself with the self-talk. What am I resisting about the truth of who I am? What is it that is I'm finding challenging to accept that God is my source? That's one of my personal axioms. God is my source, and I am resourced by a multitude of resources. A multitude of resources. And so I know this to be my personal axiom. This is my truth. And it manifests. There is a manifestation of it because it's the creative process. It is the creative process. So let me check in with you all. Good day, Shay. Good to see you. Good day, Maja. You on two places today. It's good to see you. All right now, glorious, grand rising, beloved, beautiful, bodacious, brilliant queen. Oh, girl, right back at you, right back at you. Good day, Fee King. I love if you're miss Get Rich One on Thursdays. It's a special edition of the Fiance Files with Fee and Sekou Wrights, and it is a wonderful time. It was a great show today, 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time. Fee said, I don't know why I'm struggling with Axiom. Even reading in 30-day mental diet book, I need to sit with it. Yeah, girl, sit with it. There is no rush. There's no expiration date. There's no buy when around this. Just take it in. Just take it into your consciousness and maybe set a bedtime intention. Maybe just ask the question in your inspirational journaling. What is my personal axiom? What is my personal axiom? And be on the lookout, right? See what the universe brings to your awareness. Yeah. So No struggle, girl. Put the struggle down and just be open for it to flow. Just be open to it to flow. Because struggle is a form of resistance as well. Yeah. So, what is your personal axiom? What is the truth about who you are? You could start right there by answering that question for yourself. What do I know to be the truth about who I am? And that can be the starting point for creating your personal axiom and using your quality. So I know for Fee, one of your qualities are steadfast. So how can you use the quality of steadfast in creating your personal axiom? And let me say this, if this doesn't resonate, don't eat it. Just it's simply a no thank you, Rep Melissa. I love what you're doing and all the things, but this one right here doesn't really resonate with me, and it's all good, right? Because I'm just giving you a little sip of something, right? And sometimes we take a sip of something and we're like, I don't like that one. It's good. It's good. So I just wanted to say that as well, as well. What rocks my boat may not rock other folks' boat, right? It's all good. It's all good. All right. I'm okay. Curiosity is a good place to be. Curiosity is a good place to be, Fee King. And Shay is sharing Christ and Buddha consciousness are my axiom. All right now, Shay. Shay went right there. Yes, Shay. Christ and Buddha consciousness are my axioms. Those are uh dynamic axioms. Dynamic axioms. Shay. Yes, I love it. I love it. Linda said, I love having my usual way of thinking challenged. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. That is an offering as well. Thank you for that. And Patty, it's good to see you. It's all good. That's a good personal axiom. It is all good. It is all good all the time, right? So even in New Thought, all in all spiritual religious teachings, you will find axioms, right? Like in New Thought, it's often said everything happens for my highest good. That's an axiom. Everything happens for my highest good. So, stir it up in the pot a little bit longer and see what comes through for you tomorrow. All right? All right, y'all. So, let's get into some joy news. Let's get into some joy news. This weekend, let me go straight to this weekend at Rockland Centers. Look who's coming, y'all. Look who want to be on the show today. Davy. Okay, Davy. Um, so this weekend at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, we will be in person. We'll be in person this weekend. I'm sorry, Davy. I got to maneuver you in the way. We'll be in person this weekend at the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Rockland County. And we are in our January theme, which is rooted and living, rooted and living. And our message this weekend, this Sunday, is what it does, it flows. So I love this quote from Ernest Holmes. The law is infinite. The law also flows through us because it flows through everything. And since we exist, it must be in and through us. Yes. So that is my inspiration for Sunday's message, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. You can go to rocklandcsl.org, get the Zoom link for UUCR. We'll be on their Zoom this Sunday. We won't be streaming on Facebook, and we will post the topic. We will post the message on Rockland CSL's YouTube channel in a couple of days. So if you miss it, you'll be able to catch the talk on YouTube at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living channel. All right. So since I have Rockland CSL up, let me just stay there and share that next Wednesday, our community cafe, is, let me put it up. We're doing something a little different this fourth Wednesday. We're doing declutter and dialogue. Declutter and dialogue. Declutter and dialogue. So, what is that? You might be asking. If one of your goals for 2025, I didn't say resolution, if one of your goals, if one of your aspirations, if one of the things that you said, I am doing this year, is to declutter, then bring your papers. So I'm on a mission to declutter paper in my house. I got paper all over the place. Well, not all over the place. Most of it's hidden, right? Who hides their papers? So bring your unopened mail, bring your mail that you keep saying you need to go through, bring your papers that you got stacked up like this that you've been saying, oh, I need to file this away. Bring your stuff, bring your papers, and we will go through it together next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. On Zoom, you could bring something to drink, something to eat, bring a cup of tea with you, and we'll just declutter and dialogue with each other. So I will be facilitating that, and I am so looking forward to it. I have been taking baby steps getting through the paper in my house, and I've been partnering with different friends. We'll get on Zoom and we're like, okay, 15 minutes, and we're just going to go through whatever stack we bring. And I've been making headway. So why not share this with more people, right? So that's what we're going to do this fourth Wednesday, declutter and dialogue. So I hope you would join me. And again, you could go to rocklandcsl.org for the Zoom link under events, community cafe. Declutter with company. That's what we're doing, y'all. That's what we're doing. All right. Let me check in because I saw some things come up. Okay, Patty said papers and mini boxes. That's what I'm talking about, Patty. Yeah, so let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of it. I have this little, I don't even know what to call it. It's a little cabinet, and I have papers in there. And if I keep saying to myself, if I just got rid of those papers, I could put my photo albums in there and get the photo albums out of my bedroom. So everything has its place, but it won't have its place if you got something already in the place that you want the place to be, right? So that's what we get to do. Patty, oh, you're giving Davy a shout out. Shout out, knows where the best energy is. Your cat in tune. And Davy shows up almost every morning when I'm meditating, and he'll just lay on my leg. It's very sweet. Okay. Oh, Shay, radical acceptance of that is not appearing all good. Radical acceptance of that is not appearing all good. Okay, Shay, I got to sit with that one, love. That sounds like one of our 3-hour conversations, that one right there. All right. What else do I have to share in during news? Oh, I'm doing a thing, y'all. I'm doing a thing next week. I love collaborations, and I am collaborating with my dear friend, Pastor Greg Stamper. He is the co-pastor at Celebration Spiritual Center with his spiritual partner, Yolanda. They are a dynamic duo for sure. And they do something called momentum prayer calls. And in January, they do it every day. They usually just do it on Wednesdays, 7 a.m. before the new year, they do it every day in January. And so they asked me to participate. So I will be leading the prayer on next week starting Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I will be leading the prayer. Pastor Greg will be reading from this Ernest Holmes book that I didn't know anything about, but Pastor Greg hooked me up with it. 60 Meditations for a Mindful Life by Ernest Holmes. So he's reading the meditation, and then I will be leading us in a spiritual mind treatment, affirmative prayer. The call will take probably no more than 10 or 11 minutes. So please join us. I will post the call in number on my social media and also on Rockland CSL's social media. So there are all the numbers. If you're on Instagram, I know you can't see it. So I will also post it on Instagram. So that starts next week, Tuesday, and goes Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So it's a wonderful way to start your day. Yes? All right. I love anything Ernest Holmes as well, Patty. So I wanted to share that. So I think those are the three things I want to share today. Sunday service, 10:30 a.m. We are in person and we are on Zoom through UUCR. Go to rocklandcsl.org for the Zoom link. The talk is what it does, it flows. Celebration Spiritual Center, January Momentum Prayer Call. I will be leading the prayers next week, Tuesday through Friday, 7 a.m. And Wednesday, join me for Community Cafe, Declutter and Dialogue. Bring your papers and we will go through it together. All right. So we got through everything. Tomorrow, as soon as you get on here with me, go and type in your personal axiom if it has come forth for you. If it hasn't, no pressure, right? Also, please share what your quality is for 2025. I've shared that my qualities for 2025 are grace, transcendence, order, and prosperity. So those are my four. You don't have to have four. You can have one. You can have two. I would suggest no more than four because what you're doing with your quality is affirming them every day. You're writing them out every day as part of your inspirational journaling, if that's what you would like to do, but you're writing them out and you decide how many times you're writing them out. I write them out 3 times every day. I am grace. I am grace. I am prosperous. I am order. I write them out. I am and what the quality is. And then I say it with enthusiasm because it is the truth. And I create a theme for my year. So my theme for 2025 is I abide in 2025. And so that resonates with me, that word abide, and it's related to a verse in the Bible. So that's a quick overview of what we're doing with our quality. You can use your quality to create your personal axiom like Linda did. So many ways that we can get to the same destination. All right? All right, y'all. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful today. Peace and blessings, peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.